We're back, baby, with our picks that will hopefully be better than ever.
Lost a little luster last week. I was on a
down
heater,
outs.
8-0, and then come on.
Yeah.
1-2, we got to rebound from that.
We sputtered to a stop. So we're going to go back to the NHL for you, and this is actually a massive game. The Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Florida Panthers. This, I feel like, has superficial implications to the postseason.
No, this is a gut check game, Ash, and that's all it is you want your fans, you want the people behind you want everyone in the building, you want the province of Ontario to say, listen, these are the Leafs, they're different this year. This is a different squad, and all we want is a round one victory. So going into Florida, playing the Florida Panthers, who are the top team in the East, the Eastern playoff picture has been set. So this game literally means nothing, but it means something to the players. You want to see Austin Matthews continue his dominance. Mitch Marner has been playing all world, and can the goaltending live up to the firepower of the Florida Panthers? We need to see it. We need to see the gut check time.
You'll have to excuse me if I have a little trepidation towards the Leafs.
As everyone should.
When the men say, oh, don't worry, we've changed, red flag. What's your next game that you have in mind? You're going West Coast, Calgary, Vancouver.
That was good, yeah. The West Coast, they have a lot more movement in their playoff structure, and one of those teams that's still on the brink, just outside, waiting to get in, is the Vancouver Canucks. Now, they've been fighting since the midseason. They've been fighting to get in the playoffs, establish themselves, but they have a tough test because their arch nemesis for the past 5 years has really been the Calgary Flames. And Calgary looks all world this year. Now, does Calgary take this off? Do they let the Vancouver Canucks come in? Are they going to sit Markstrom as their goalie? Time will tell, but come on, Vancouver, establish yourself, because Calgary, they've already done it.
Let's go over to the hard court, baby.
Okay, NBA, you've got Miami Heat, Atlanta Hawks. This one seems like it should be a layup, pun intended, for the Miami Heat, but it's because of their depth. They've got all-world depth.
I hated that for you.
You liked it, eh?
In game one, the Atlanta Hawks were overwhelmed. They were outclassed, and honestly, Miami displayed why they're so dangerous, because they have players that can come up big in big-time situations. So we got Duncan Robinson, 8 threes. Atlanta might have done a good enough job with the other players on the team, the traditional threats, but you have somebody like that who can just pop up, hello, yeah, we're going to torch you. So Atlanta's they're down bad, right? And they're going to need to have a really strong, solid performance with very little margin for error if they're going to want to win.
Now, Duncan Robinson can hit a three from anywhere, but neither Chicago or Milwaukee could hit a three at all.
Yeah, the three-point shot was abysmal from both teams, both shooting under 30%. That's really tough to have some consistency when the long ball isn't falling. The defense can really pack it in and dare you to shoot it. I dare you. Milwaukee had a big lead that they let falter. The Bulls have a lot of resilience and a lot of resolve, but I think the advantage goes to the team that can find the stroke from deep.
Listen, DeMar DeRozan had playoff woes in Toronto. That's why he was exited from the Raptors. But you see a guy like that come out and say, like, 6 for 25. That is not going to happen again. But he needs to follow through.
Oh, it can happen
and
again.
I love DeMar.
It can't happen again. At the end of the day, it's not a situation he wants to be in. Of course, you don't want to have this cloud hanging over your playoff legacy, particularly in the regular season when you're in the MVP conversation for a hot second, when you're getting compared to Michael Jordan in a Bulls jersey with the stats that you're putting up. It doesn't get much sweeter than that. It would be super, super sweet, though, if our picks are correct. So make sure you check back in on Friday. They'll be on Twitter. He's
at Brad C. Smith.
I'm
at Smartash.